Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another Kaspa video. You can see we're still in greed there at 64. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. The hash rate for Kaspa was over 140 a little while ago. You know, it's bouncing around, but spending more time over 140. Price, down 5%, 11.3 cents. Nothing new to see there, really. Been trading in that range for a while. And obviously, the market's down since the Bitcoin ETF. But, yesterday they got on ramp dot money brings seamless access to cash for users in India, Turkey, Mexico, Peru, Chile, Colombia, Nigeria, Kenya, Europe, UK, Indonesia, Vietnam, with their local currencies. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, I talked a little bit about that yesterday. Kraken Pro has got futures. So if they ever do a a spot listing, that'll be a huge catalyst. I mean, right now, that's one of the biggest catalysts on the horizon. And when you got a decentralized project like Caspa, it's hard to believe that they're not going to have tier one exchange listings. So when could Caspa hit $1? It's probably possible this year. That's less than a 10x away. And sometimes you just zoom out and the rainbow chart, which they did redo, but it shows that, we got the halving coming up here in about 3 months. And, we'll should be higher there. Maybe not. Maybe it goes back down. You can see what happened before last time went up in 2019 and back down. Then, it started going up right before. Then COVID happened. And then after that, it was off to the races. But you can see from, what happened there, and for the most part, it was about the end of 2022 is where we had our bottom. And so pull back like this in the bigger picture is not that big a deal. You got Dave Portnoy talking about how he's Bitcoin's just, screwing him over, but he's making bad decisions. You can see that the hash rate is still looking, or the 24-hour mining revenue is still looking good. Number two, 1.3 million over Doge's 1.1 million. Obviously, everything's way behind Bitcoin's $38 million. Yeah, it's exciting times for me. I know that right now is a good time to get your plan together. It's tough to know. Maybe it doesn't hit $1 this year. Maybe it hits it quicker. Maybe it hits $1 next year. I do think it's possible this year because the overall market should be going up. There's no major or minor announcements today that I saw for Caspa, but overall we should be, in theory, after the halving, we're usually going up in Bitcoin. And so at some point we should be up in the orange or light orange, somewhere there next year, maybe. And so at that point, prices are higher. The overall crypto market cap is higher. Caspa keeps doing its thing. And, you got the development of the Rust rewrite, testnet 11, 10 blocks per second. So if that ever hits mainnet, if anyone's working on smart contracts, which I know that there's some theories out there and nothing's been confirmed, but it's possible someone's working on them. Doesn't even need them, but right now, when you have the tier one exchange listings could make it go bananas. And so you just got to figure out what your plan is. We're all going to have a different plan. We're all going to be having different exit strategies. Maybe you're not even going to have an exit strategy. Maybe it's going to be like just a long-term Bitcoin hodler that's owned it since 2017. Back here somewhere, maybe they bought in 2017. That's first when I bought some a little bit. It only made a couple $100, and this is a very small position. In that made a few $100, $300 or $400 or whatever. But in that bear market or that bull market, but some people just hodl through. Some people are going to be looking to take some profit this year. Some people are going to be looking to take some profit next year. Some people might be trying to pull some profit off the table. Is 60,000 Caspa bought at 3 cents a good bag for a student with limited capital to invest? Currently DCA until peak of bull run. I do think that when bull run, Hodl Dom, thanks for tuning in. I do think that technically I think we're in a bull run. I know that not really surprised. I thought it was possible that we did a little bit of short-term dump on the ETF news. But it'll be interesting to see how the next couple of weeks play out, whether if Bitcoin keeps bleeding or we're going to see it going up. But when you look at Bitcoin, it's up from $43,000 from 17,000, 16,500. We're at the bottom. So the last year has been pretty good. And, with Caspa, it's building up a base really at the price range of 10 to 12 cents basically for almost a couple months. And so that's pretty good, really. And so most people are probably in profit, just anyone that's bought from basically 12 cents above is down, but a lot of people bought at a lot lower price. I think my average buy price for Caspa is about 6.5 cents. So not up quite a 2x right here, but I'm still up on my Caspa investment. And so, we got the Bitcoin halving, and I guess around 9,900 days, somewhere around April 20th, 98 days. Now it fluctuates depending on how fast the blocks are coming in. So this is saying 98 days. 98 days from now, Google is April 20th. So I know that that's the stoner holiday, 420. Some people are, I mean, all the miners really working together to try to make sure that it lands on a stoner holiday. I don't know about that, but it's going to be roughly around April 20th, the Bitcoin halving. So, I think that, it's tough to completely say what's going on with, you can see DPIN, um, decentralized physical infrastructure. That category is definitely taken off. Now you can see that on CoinMarketCap, a lot of people are talking about DPIN, Filecoin, Render, Helium. That's Akash, Arweave, Holo, Thado, Anchor, Ocean Protocol. That's something that Flux. That's a narrative that's Hive Mapper. That World Mobile Token, XYO. That's a narrative that a lot of people are talking about now that they think is going to carry on in this next run. But anyways, I think that we're in the middle of a bull run, and most people's bags are up. My bags are up. And I think it's going to, at some point, I think Bitcoin's going to explode. It looked like for a second it might start exploding once the ETFs went live, and then now it's down. It went up to 49,000, back down to 40, under 42,000. Now it's around a little under 43,000, hanging around there. And so, yeah, I think that, we're going to see some explosion this year, and I don't know exactly when. I do think that there's just not enough Bitcoin to go around. BlackRock has that, the ETF now has, let's see, I saw it on Twitter. I think they have like 12,000 BTC. Okay, somewhere I saw on X that they have like, I think 12,000 BTC now in their ETF. So the ETFs, and there's like Vanguard pulling its thing where Vanguard doesn't have anything to do with crypto, which could be a blockbuster moment for Vanguard. But those ETFs, if they start having to acquire more Bitcoin, not enough Bitcoin around, more people hodling, and then that stuff trickles down to the alts. And with Caspa, there's, as much as there's people who got in early and those people are selling, you can say maybe they're suppressing the price. Caspa hasn't crashed down, and it's bounced back pretty quick when there has been crashes or it has went down. It's held pretty strong, only dipping under 10 cents a few times, wicking down to 7.5 cents, but good luck buying at that point. It wasn't down there very long. I mean, pretty much good luck buying it at under 10 cents. So 4 times it went down there. It wasn't down there very long. So pretty much you're looking at kind of a 10 to 12.5 cent range is for the last month and a half. So I don't know. It's exciting times. I do think that where the Bitcoin price is going to be exploding at some point. Maybe it's slowly going up. Maybe there's a quick explosion. I don't know. All we have is theories of how the ETF and the demand for Bitcoin. And then, Larry Fink came out and he's bullish or saying positive things about Ethereum. So Ethereum started pumping, and you don't know what kind of narratives that those powerful people are going to try to push out there. But at the end of the day, there's only so many Bitcoin that goes around. And if Bitcoin pumps, The overall crypto market cap's pumping, and you're going to have stuff like Kaspa that are right there with the perfect narrative, I think, for this. And I think it could be the darling layer one for this bull run. So that's all I got for today. I think it's bullish times. I think we're in the middle of, I think we're in the middle of the bull market, and we're going to see, at some point after the halving, we'll be up higher. And if you give it to some point in 2025, if we hit the orange territory for just say like in June of 2025, you hit the orange territory, that's 160,000. So you just have to, if you hit the yellow territory, Bitcoin's 130,000. The whole crypto market's going to be a lot higher. And so, yeah, I could see that it's possible that Kaspa hits $1 this year. If not this year, I think next year. There's some big catalysts with the tier one listings that alone might do it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So thanks for watching. Let me know, do you consider that we're in a bull market? And do you think that, we're going to see some pumping before or after the halving? So thanks for watching and have a good day.